Right now, across the Toronto Real Estate Board, it's September 16th. On Toronto Real Estate Board right now, throughout the GTA, freehold and condo listings, we have about 13,600 listings available for sale. To put the number into context, it's about 20,000. So about 20,000 listings is a balanced market. That's equal for buyer and seller. So it may feel like a buyer's market right now, but I don't think we're in a true buyer's market at all, just based on the inventory position. So if we only have 13,600 listings available for sale and we're saying like 20,000 is kind of a balanced market, we're already short. Now, a further issue I'm seeing right now is that builders are hesitating to actually
open up sites.
Commit to selling properties. And the builders that are, it doesn't make sense from my philosophy. And if people have watched my videos, my philosophy in buying new construction is this. You got to look around the market where you want to buy, and you got to say what that house is selling for in the current market right now. And whatever the new construction is, I want to buy it for cheaper, at least at par, or I want to buy it for cheaper, so I can hedge my bets against the market.
And if it's more?
And right now it's more, because the thing is that builders are scared about where supply chain is, how they're going to get the materials, how much it's going to cost. Another factor is the labor. Like, we're not sure how much labor is going to cost.
Shortage.
We're going through a process of building a custom property right now, and you called it, Steve called it. They're like, buddy, you better put your seatbelt on, because you think you're going to be $100,000 over budget, but you're going to be significantly over budget, and that's the pain that I'm experiencing right now. So builders are holding back. So let's look at it this way. Right now we have a shortage of inventory. You have builders that are basically stopping projects and not moving forward.
Does even make it worse.
And it's going to make it worse, because what's going to happen? By the time that things get back to normal and you start to crank that wheel of construction, you're looking 2, 3, 4 years out. And guess what's going to happen? In that case, you're going to see another boil up in the market again.
And the immigration is still piling up.
And the immigration.
It's a lot of quality immigrants are coming in.
So do I see in the next 4 or 5 years it's out of reason to say that we're going to end up again back in a crazy multiple offer situation? I don't think so.
I think it'll be shorter. In my opinion,
there is going to be a shortage. There's a lot of, and CMHC also came up with, so they have new housing starts and whatever else like that. So I forgot the number, but it was like they were still saying that they're about 1.5 million units short. Right? But the thing is that they're actually taking into account that these other, I think it was 3 million or 3.5 million units are still going to come to market. But I think that number is going to be impacted based on where the builders are going right now. Yeah, so I think it's actually going to be a bigger problem. So I agree that inventories, and that further goes, if that's true, that further goes to show us that trying to hold on to your real estate and trying to shelter this storm right now for the next 2-3 years might actually be better, because your property could come back up to where it was in the next 3 to 5 years.
So correct me if I'm wrong. One of the realtors has mentioned to me, if we take December, January, February stats out, we are actually in a positive growth.
Yeah.
Year over year.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think if we look at it percentage wise, I think we're okay. In a percentage wise, but obviously the average selling price has declined. Even the number of transactions that we're seeing are really good. I just saw something on Business News Network that pops up on my app, and it basically says, and I got this alert yesterday, and it said that this is the 6th month in a row that we've seen a decline in sales.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have. But the thing is that we have to understand that Toronto Real Estate Board is not used to doing 100,000 transactions. 100,000 transactions is a new threshold that we reached only like a year or two ago. Prior to that, we were doing 80, 85, maybe 90,000 transactions.
So if you compare to that?
Yeah, and then we hit 120,000 transactions in the hype. So now if we go back down to 90, I think that's normal. I think if you
kind of take the COVID time, those 2 years off with the low interest rate,
then we're normalized. Back into sales, right? So it's all about how you're going to look at that data. So I agree that I think that we may see a shortage of inventory, which is only going to lead to price appreciation again.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.